Hey, 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 chickadees, come on in. It's time for a nap. All right, chickadees. So we're continuing our investigation and our experiment with listening to understand this month. And so today, and probably all week, let's look at the other side of it. So let's ask our guides what happens if we're not listening to understand, right? So what can be the shadow side of that? What happens if we're not doing that? What are we actually doing? This is going to be an interesting conversation. I can think of several things that I'm doing when I'm not listening to understand. So let's just see what our guides have for us today on that. So okay, we got two. Let's see what else they got, because I feel like they've been giving me a lot of threes over the last couple days. So if they've given me two, let's see if they've got a third one they'd like us to look at. Okay, do you have a third one? Oh God. All right, there we go. Actually, all three. So, okay, we've got three. So let's just talk a little bit about this. So I'm gonna turn these cards over, and then let's just see what we have. Let's just start there, okay? So the first card is card 63. This is a 9. This is Winter's Dream. This is I should put it on this side. This is Winter's Dream. This is the gestation period. And if you've listened to any of the astrology, I am not really into it yet. I mean, I'm into it, but I don't know anything about it. So I guess I'm not really into it. I'm curious. That's it. I'm curious about it, not into it yet. However, what I have been hearing from most of the astrologers that I'm listening to, and the folks that are really at the intersection of astrology and spirituality, are talking about how January is really a continuation of the rest period and rejuvenation period, which I have seen coming up in a lot of the forecast pulls, the annual card pulls that I've been doing for people, and I've seen it in my own that I've pulled for myself, and the ones that I've had pulled for me. I've had one pulled for me. So the Winter's Dream is the continuation of this rest and rejuvenation period, and allowing ourselves to gestate what is coming next. So for many of us, we don't even know what that is. Or for some of us, we know what it is, but we don't know how the dots connect to get there. I happen to be one of those. And if you'll recall, back in the spring and summer, and even in the fall, I was trying to fill in some blanks for my guides, and that did not work out. So I'm gonna just tell you, it doesn't work. At least not for me. If it works for you, you get to fill in the blanks, please let me know, because I want to cheer you on, but it doesn't work for me. So I've learned, I'm not going to say I'm not going to do it again, because I know I will do it again. I just have learned that right now I'm not going to do that. So this gestation period that we're in, it's going to go like at least for the first couple of weeks of this month, and then we're basically going to kind of get a soft entry. That's what I'm calling it, a soft entry into 2026, and this is evidence of that, because this is a completion card, which we just came out of a completion year, a 9-year, and we're entering into a 1 year, which is a new beginning. So this is really evidence that we're bridging the gap there. So let's go to card 2. Let's see what we have. So this is card 19. This is a 10, which is a 1. So, here we go. This is Falling Angel, Spiritual Narcolepsy. So this card is encouraging us, especially when we're in that dreamy state where what's coming up next is gestating, but it hasn't quite arrived yet, to make sure that we remain in alignment with our highest selves, in alignment with our guides, in alignment with the path that we're on. whatever that path is for you, stay on it. Because this is a warning to us. It's not a serious warning like thou shalt or else, but it's like, hey, just be alert here. Just keep an eye out while you're continuing to rest and rejuvenate, and also let this next thing gestate. Be on the lookout. Just be aware that you could fall for a little narcolepsy, a little spiritual narcolepsy. So this is really cool because we had a 9 card, Winter's Dream, and then we've got a 1 card because the 1-9 is a 10, and then that becomes a 1. So the 1 with the spiritual narcolepsy, so it's like the, hey, watch out, just make sure you stay on track and you stay in alignment. And then let's see what the 3rd card is that they gave us. This was Hollow Bone. Oh my gosh, this is another 1 card. So this is Hollow Bone. Hollow Bone is card 28, which is another 10, which is a 1. So another new beginning. And this is telling us to remain teachable. So how does all of this work together with the topic of listening to understand? That's the big question, right? And to me, it's very clear that we are to listen, not just outside to what's going on outside. That's the teachability part with Winter's Bone. But the other side of that, even with Winter's Bone, is listening to our intuition to make sure we are understanding ourselves, that we are staying on track and we're staying in alignment. So I think, yes, there's this outward focus of listening to understand others and what's going on in our world, those kinds of things. Listen to understand that, absolutely. Right now, and especially for the next couple of weeks, what is more important right now is that you are listening to understand your intuition, your higher self, that you're tuning in to your clairs. So if you don't know what I mean by clairs, it is your clairsentience, claircognizance, clairaudience, clairvoyance. It's those clairs that come through. It's the way that the spirit world talks to you. Period. Listen, listen, listen. Listen to understand. All right, chickadees, that's it for today. Winter's Dream, Falling Angel, and Hollow Bone. So I hope you have a wonderful day, and we will see you here next time on Mojo Mysticism. Mwah.